friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your beards. I've had several. We've opened a Victoria, which is a lovely Mexican beer, and we're going to stay in Mexico for a tequila and mezcal based cocktail, the Tequila Gumption. It's a big night for us. It's our 10th episode. Can't believe we made it this far. Lots of people to thank, and we'll thank them at a later date, probably in private. This is the first drink that we've made on this show that's not sort of a classic. It was invented in 2010 at this great cocktail bar in the East Village called My Well that dealt specifically with mezcal and tequila, mostly mezcal, honestly, at a time when not a lot of people were doing that in the city. The build is with mezcal. This is Vida from Del Maguey. It's sort of the industry standard. Not as smoky as some others, but it's extremely smooth. It calls for Reposado Tequila. I don't like Reposado Tequilas, but this one is actually quite good. It's La Gritona, which is one of the only female-owned distilleries in Mexico. This is Luxardo Maraschino liqueur, which you've used before. And if you're following along and you're trying to build a bar with all the stuff, then here we go. It's paying off. You're using the stuff that you've bought. We love that. And then just to dash each of the two probably most standard bitters to have on your bar. Angostura, obviously, with the yellow cap and the stupid label that's not trimmed for whatever reason. And Regan's number 6 orange bitters. So, you've got ice. You got it out of the freezer. That went so well. And then we're going to start with the maraschino liqueur. So, for this, you're going to do a scant half ounce. So what that means is like, you can do a fat half, so it's like a little bit over the line, or a scant, it's a little bit under the line of a half. So it's like probably somewhere between 0.4 and 0.45 ounces, so it's just a little bit less. Now we're going to do 1 ounce of the La Gritona, the Reposado Tequila, 1 ounce of the Vida Mezcal, so it's sort of like doing a half and half instead of 2 ounces of a whiskey or 2 ounces, whatever, you're doing 1 and 1. So you get both of their flavor profiles and they complement each other. And then just 1 dash of the Regan's bitters. And just 1 dash of the Angostura bitters. And then there you go. And then you're going to stir it. We have our long spoon. And you're just going to give it a stir. You want it pretty cold and you want it well mixed because the Luxardo Maraschino is pretty viscous. We're going to stir it until we feel like it's right. Honestly, like you can count revolutions or you can just do what you feel is right, which I think is usually the right move. You've got a glass here. It's got an ice cube in it, a nice big cube if you can do it, or you know if you're working with like regular freezer ice, just like 2 or 3 cubes. But you do want it cold, and then you're gonna go straight over the top in there. Boom. That's it. It's easy, and it's like it's nice subtle flavor, but it's also like it carries a lot of complexity. And as the ice melts, the flavor is gonna change. So I wouldn't chug it personally, except for that I'm gonna do that. So the garnish is a grapefruit peel. And as some of you might know if you've been following along, I've had trouble with this in the past. This grapefruit is so tough. So, redemption. Easy peasy. You squeeze it, get the oils on there, get it around the rim, and there you go. That's a beverage. It's a high quality beverage, and we are going to drink it so fast that we don't really notice. But before we do that, we are going to make a toast. I'd like to toast to all the whiskey companies that maintain their stance on not making flavors. I was sitting at a bar on Sunday, and I saw that Tullamore Dew was making an apple whiskey. And you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. But to Basil Hayden's and Rittenhouse and Old Overholt and all the old guys that are just making whiskey and not making it apple or cinnamon apple or apple cinnamon, salute. Cheers to you. Just drink your drink, you know. Just drink your drink. I'm going to do that now. Cheers to those goes, guys. Oh, that's so good. I mean, damn. That's a really good drink. It's spicy to chug. It's got a lot going on. It's almost entirely, it is entirely booze. So that's, if you like tequila or mezcal, that's a drink you got to make. It's so good. So that's it. Another week down. 10 episodes in the books. Yeah, thanks for coming and stay drinking, my friends. Boy, that one went to the nagi, right to the head. I feel a little bit drunk.